Welcome in, everyone. We are playing Reka again today. Because it's Friday. We do Chill Friday every Friday. Reka is a game by Emberstorm Entertainment and published by Fireshine Games. And as you know, we are still getting to the part where we get to do the fun stuff from the garden garden update. There's a little bit of work being done on the house behind me, so please don't worry about that. But let's get back into this, shall we? We have built the first part of our house, and we have gotten to the next map where we are dealing with the Leshy. We also have a blueprint for chests, so we can start storing things. Yay! But we have our chickens. We have the goats. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's put this here. We have Baba Yaga, the witch in question, who is training us, and we have a little bit of an indoor area. How's my wood going? I got 16 left. I finished up the cooking that I had started last week. So as you can see, there's nothing waiting to be done here. And I have a bunch of things. I have porridge with fruit, porridge with honey, porridge with fruit and honey, just plain porridge. I've got some mushroom soup, some pancakes, garlic bread, garlic soup, regular bread. I do have black salt, but we will not be using it to feed people. And I do have some raspberry jam that I've made. I think I might make some more garlic soup and garlic bread if I have the supplies for it. So I can do a couple garlic breads here. Oh, wait, no, I can do one more garlic bread. But I can also do a garlic soup. I can do another mushroom soup. We're very low on salt as well. I should probably do more of the various types of porridge while I'm thinking about it. Just to have it, really. And the queue is full. So we're just going to do a little bit of cooking to start us off here. Yes, this wall is still non-existent so that I can make use of my front door. Do you know if it's a valid recipe before you cook it? No. The game does not teach you valid recipes outside of the pancake recipe, which is a quest recipe. I believe that you can learn recipes elsewhere, but they're all quest-based types of things. As you can see, I have the beginnings of like my own prep / eating area over here on the other side of the place. We've given Baba Yaga a little bit of a storage area here. Her own chest is this way. There is a single bed that we share. She tends to sleep in her chair. We have a cat as well. We managed to bring the cat. But yeah, we have yet to build a chest, of which I could do right now. So... Oh, and we do have this mirror, which we're not going to put down anywhere because it's gigantic, honestly. Storage. Those are books, although I suppose we could give her a bit more reading material. Maybe closer at hand? Yeah. Oh, that one's a little large, so we'll just put this one here. Beautiful. We do have another cabbage picture for the wall over here, and we do have this there. some more things to hold. But yeah, we now have the ability to build a chest for storage, which is very useful. Very useful indeed. There we go. We have the blueprints for other things that we can make so long as we have the wood for it, which is very nice. I thought I had that on a toggle. Maybe I did not. But we can do a couple of these down here. There we go. That's enough. Yeah, we've got all kinds of things. We still have this sign, which doesn't seem to work properly. Except from, like, really far away. It's a very odd thing. We also have drying clothes, which we will eventually need to put somewhere. There we go. That's a little bit cramped, but we are going to build a second floor eventually. All right. Let me check. Toggle sprinting, please. Back. Oop, continue. All right. Let's see here. We have two of these. We now have two of these. So we could do another one of these, another one of these, another one of these, and another one of those, just in case. All right. So we got the garlic bread, we got soup, we got porridge, fantastimagical. That will definitely help us on our way of feeding people. When we'll definitely have 3 of these. So that should line up nicely. Oh, I don't have any more flour to make bread with, so the bread is the only bread. Where is my toggle? Oh, okay. I turned toggle sprint off. That was the problem. Okay, toggle sprinting. We'll do toggle collecting too. There we go. So that we can now run around as we please. Alright, I'm just waiting for these to finish up and then we can be on our way to finish up quests. Hey Fen, how's it going? I adore you as well. Thank you for the lurk, PP. Yeah, I can experiment. Well, the thing is it's not that expensive because what happens is that if it's not a valid recipe, it just won't do it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to take food. It just won't do it. So, like, I can put an invalid recipe in here. Say I want to cook 2 salt and a thing. Because there's 3 things down here that do not make a recipe, it doesn't do anything. So you can experiment and it doesn't do anything if it's not a real one. So 2 salt and some berries does nothing. It does nada. So that is very helpful, honestly. All Alright, I think... we have just a little more time on that last one. And then we will be ready to go. Back into the world. It is getting sunsetty, so we basically spent all day cooking. Yeah. Because Scottish recipe for porridge is salted, not sweetened. Well, we are not doing a Scottish recipe. I actually don't know if I can do... Yeah. 2 grain and a salt does not actually make salted porridge, so... I suppose you could salt it to taste if you wanted to. Can we make a mushroom porridge? I don't think so, but we can try. So if I do 2 grain and a mushroom, nothing. If I do 1 grain and 2 mushroom, nothing. 2 honey and some berries does nothing. Oh! But 2 berries and a honey also makes raspberry jam. In case you don't have quite enough berries. So there's that. I don't have enough of this poisonous mushroom to do anything with yet. So. I don't have the capacity to make flour. And also every time we cook, we use up wood. So, we are like out of wood here. I'm gonna put all of these in there. I am also going to sleep until it is day. We do have just enough pumpkin that we could start making things with pumpkin if we wanted to, but there we go. Alright, time to go work on questages. Alright, Hut, stay here. This tree is unfortunately floating, which happens with the terrain generation being what it is. Hello. Since we've been using up our berries, I might as well get the ones that are right here. Alright, collect the berries for me, little birds. Because worst case scenario, I can sell them in town for coins.
We will be. That's not a problem. All right, thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
Anyway, how is everyone today? You just figured that since magic was a thing here? I mean, magic is definitely a thing here, yes. But it is a sort of ritualistic sort of magic. Sorry about that, guys. Let's collect mushroom. Ooh, and honey. Since I can't collect wood yet, I'll just collect a bit of this and that. Alright, that's enough of that. Yes. We have found the grave digger's house. Hello. I spy a fellow appreciator of our feathered friends. Tell me, bird girl, would you be interested in aiding my flock? Why do you live with so many crows? Crows are far more intelligent than the average person, more reliable and better companions. Give me birds over humans any day. Why are you living next to the graveyard? I take care of the graves. Besides, I like the peace and quiet. It's so much nicer when your neighbors are buried underground and don't scare your birds or steal your food. The dead are much less trouble than the living. Well, that's for certain. Can I feed your crows? Oh, yes, that would be lovely. What a thoughtful idea. I have placed a couple of bowls around the property. I have spoiled them a bit, so they only eat porridge. I also have a sparrow in my care right now. Maybe you've seen her sitting by the door. She's especially picky, but she might follow you home if you treat her to a nice bowl of porridge with extra fruit in it. If you feed all my birds, I'll find something for you as a thank you. So come see me after they're all fed. What can I do for you? I see corvids have blessed you with their presence. They are some of the smartest and more capable avians. Not only can they gather for you, they can also unmake objects that stand in your way. Now that the harvest season is approaching, everybody in the village assembles scarecrows to guard their fields. My older crows don't mind them, for they can feel they are lifeless forms and pose no threat. But the younger ones lack the wisdom of their elders, and they are too scared to eat. Which is silly, because crows teach other crows. Like, that is a thing that happens in real life. They've done a study, I don't remember where. It was one of the big colleges, like, Harvard or something. It was an Ivy League college, but they did a study with the local crow population where they all started wearing masks and harassing the local crow population, and anyone who was wearing the mask got harassed back. The original study was done without masks, and then they started using masks because the people who were in the original study got harassed all the time. Whereas when they switched to using the masks, the local crow population taught their young to harry the person in the mask. They happen to also use a Michael Myers mask. So Halloween, I'm sure, in that area gets a little funky if somebody dresses up as Michael Myers. But yeah. I can't imagine that the man who inspired the Michael Myers mask would have a good time at that college either. But yeah, the crows will teach other crows. So the fact that the younger ones lack the wisdom of their elders and are too scared to eat just means that the elders have not actually taught the younger ones which are scarecrows and which are people. The University of Washington. Yeah, it's a major university. I couldn't remember which one. I should have guessed that it was on the West Coast. But yeah, so do not wear a Michael Myers mask around the University of Washington, like in the vicinity of it at all, if you don't want to get harassed by the local crow population. They grow weaker by the day. I need you to show my young ones that these creatures they fear are no more than straw and cloth. Use your flock to unmake these cruel puppets, and you will not go wanting from us. Well, I've done some of that already. Aim and shoot them multiple times with your birds to destroy watch hunting blinds, scarecrows, and the rabbit cages, which we have yet to go looking for. That is on our list. I did what you asked me to do before I met you, by the way. My flock told me what you did. You are a friend indeed to our feathered fellows. Here, take this as thanks, bird girl. We got a black raven's coat. All right. Goodbye. Let me go feed her birds. I may need to make more porridge after this, but porridge with fruit. The sparrow is a friend of ours now. Regular porridge. Where is the other? Cool. 10 gold. Just automatically. Is that it? I thought there were more bowls, but maybe this got an update. Doesn't help that this is right next to the river. Like, this is going to get flooded out almost immediately. Just, like, all the time. Aha, here's another one. Woohoo! Any others in the area? Yeah, this was not a smart place to put your graveyard. Just FYI. Maybe next time, give it a thought of where the floodplains are. She cuts her own wood. I think that's all of them. I don't see any others. Unless they're on the inside. No, I don't see. She has the pretty bed. Well, I have received money for feeding her crows, so I'm assuming that's everything. There seemed to be only 2 feeders. I don't see any others, unless you guys are seeing something I don't. And also, one of these gravestones, a couple of these gravestones have fallen over, so she's not taking very good care of this place. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, there's another one. Is that it? I believe that's it. 1, 2, 3. Cool. So the sparrow that was sitting here. 1, 2, 3. I think that's everything. Unless I'm completely crazy. I have fed all the birds. Thank you, dear. I can hear their happy munching in from in here. This is for you, as promised. And we got the skeleton mobile. Which I'm sure Baba Yaga will appreciate. Because, you know, it's just who she is. There is a hunter's blind over there. And, oh, look at that. Maybe we... Okay. Oh, bunny! Seems a stranger has stumbled into this forest. Hello, Leshy. Your aid has been appreciated, but perhaps you have not yet shown your true colors, You still are a human, after all. And humans rarely show their honest intentions when it comes to the natural world. You have my attention, stranger, and now you must gain my trust. Also, we've seen crows pass down grudges from as long as 17, from as long ago as 17 years. Yeah, like, those crows will hate that mask in perpetuity from here on out. Her job is to dig graves. Filling them and caring for them afterwards is not her problem. I mean, yes and no, Trav. Any gravedigger worth their salt also took care of the graves afterwards. Just saying. Well, we've met the Leshy, finally. Do we still have the bunny? Okay, I've picked up this bunny. I have not picked up the other bunny. Let us, go home. With the bunny. Hello, Mr. Bunny. You are about to become our permanent friend. If this was not what you wanted, I am sorry, but unfortunately this is your life now. I apologize for getting you a little wet. We do have to cross this river, and there's no convenient bridge. They hired her as a gravedigger. Should have been clearer in the advert. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Hut, hut, sit, sit. Good hut. Bring animal home, please. Thank you. No. We want to, well... Oh. Thank you. We're also bringing home this rabbit. I've lost the third one, but that's okay. We are saving our animal friends, and then we're bringing them home to our hut because they deserve a nice place to sleep. So now we have a couple of hares. Yeah, as you can see, world generation gets a little funky. Just a little. Yes, save please, thank you. I like that it reminds me. You can actually turn that option off if you don't like it. But I would forget otherwise. There was a hunting blind over that direction that we have to deal with. Oh, that's the Leshy's place. We did not want to wander in there quite so much. This bridge generated in a bad place. Or the pathing up to this bridge got super demolished. Either way. We need to have a pocket full of berries anyways for the deer that we eventually have to befriend, who are a little bit finicky, but lovely, lovely creatures. Mushroom, mushroom. No badgers that I know of, but, you know. Also, no snakes that I know of, but you never know when those will come in. Snakes have been medicinal for a very long time, and many of them are quite perfectly edible, so... Excellent. Give me your lumber. Sorry, Hunter, you're gonna have to build new blinds. I requisitioned your current blinds for my building needs. Whoopsies. All right. Ooh, there's another one. Also, 100% natural snakeskin belts. You can even keep the snack inside for later. Indeed. Indubitably. Alright. That is 2 hunting blinds. I think I have to destroy 3 for it to count towards our quest. And then if we can find the rabbit, it may have wandered off already, but we weren't that far away. I guess it despawned already. Alright. Take bones. Huh. Well, I took bones. There I found the bunny. Come with me, bunny. We're going home. I have freed 3 rabbits, and then I domesticated them immediately because, why not? Sorry, you're gonna have to get a little wet. But yes, I have completed quests already. The quests. The quests. Come along, little bunny. Good hut. Bye, hut. Alright, so that's those. We did... let's see here. So, a witch's helping oven. We need a savory meal, 2 porridges, and a pancake. Pancake for that. The hunter told me about a herd of deer and how to defend berries. The beekeeper is missing one of her hives. So, okay. Do we have... We only have 1 porridge, so we do need to go home and make another porridge, like regular porridge. Easy enough. I have the supplies for that. Cool. Let's just go make another couple of porridges. Might as well make a full queue of porridge. And then we can store some items. So we have like 2 full stacks of this, a few full stacks of this. We've got wood. Just trying to like sort this out a little bit. Where did our black salt go? All right, let's stick the black salt in there, definitely, because we will not be using that for food. And then here are all the recipes that we know, which I don't like how they do the recipes. I understand why they're doing the recipes this way, but I don't actually like it. I feel like the sizes could be much more reasonable. Honestly. But it is what it is. Anyway, so that is cleaned up. We still have room in our bag for things. Actually, I'm going to put all our honey in and then do that. So that is how you organize. But now we have a much more organized bag. All right, we can leave the other 2 or the other few porridges here for when we get back, and onward. All right. There was a building I wanted to check out. Somewhere around here. The deer. Oh. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Yes, be a friend. Aren't you a fascinating specimen of your kind? Putting nature's well-being before the needs of humans for a second time. If you continue on this path, I assure you we will meet again. It's okay. It's okay. I will give berries. No need to freak out. right. And then your little friend. Alright, I think that's all the deer in the area are now my friends. Yep, they are all my friends. So now I can run around as I please. Oh no, I can't quite reach that chest. That's unfortunate. It's just outside the boundary line. Oh well. Our food crafting stations are done. We have befriended the deer, saved the rabbits. The Leshy's camp is that way. It's that. So we need to go around that. We can kind of chill in the edges of it. Alright, I want to go this way because there's another one of those hunter blinds, and we've got some honey over here that I would very much like. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. Destroy. I want to expand my house, but I need the approval of the forest spirit. Yeah, I've completed the main quest. Well met, human. If indeed that is what you are, I sense something of the other world in you. Your kindness to the forest has not gone unnoticed. Unfortunately, it is but a drop of rain in to a parched leaf. Meet me at the most sacred of places, and I will show you what atrocities others of your species have wrought upon us. So, we now can get to the Leshy's tree because we have convinced him that we are not his enemy. And we've collected more wood. Which is also good. Ooh, another camp. That's not what I wanted. A bowl of rose incense, a basket with mushrooms, and 6 gold. Ivory dress with blush roses. So again, I don't think we can actually make use of those as of yet, but here we are. Firewood stack, washboard dark. Ox harness bee and a vase with wheat. The Mara Shrine. Please enjoy these pancakes. Oh, hi. Ooh. Thank you for your gifts. Fantastic. Alright, so that is done as well. We're just doing all the things. Witch paper. Yellow book. Well, that was easy. Oh, hey guys. Let's give them berries. Thank you. Who wants a berry? Who needs a berry? So many hanging herbs. We have plenty of those. Is that everybody? Did everyone get a berry? Did you get a berry? No. Do you need a berry? No? Okay. My leaves do twitch at the approach of a witch. You can talk? I see confusion in your face. This was in your plan. Fear not, young one. Tis not a dream. I speak with tongue of man. I am an elder of my kind. Seen kingdoms rise and fall. Oh good, the spirit is going to give us ideas for things to do. Indeed. The young ones here have little mind. They cannot speak at all. Are there many of you? We were once many more. In bark and root and leaf. But over time man did turn, away from our belief. Secrets of our kind were lost. Our kin were crushed and burned. Now we few are all that's left, when lessons go unlearned. Crushed and burned? That sounds awful. A sad affair it is indeed. We are no common stump. But those who see not what we are, into a woodpile dump. If you see one of my kin, destined for the fire, I beg you please pull us out, and save us from the pyre. Can I help you? We appreciate your help, young one. I wish we weren't so needy. The hunter does not respect our land. With his towers, he has got greedy. Bring down the stands from which he shoots, and protect our nature mild. Let him see that he must learn to respect creatures of the wild. Well, I destroyed the high stands. A truer friend there never was. The Lutki are most humbled. Take this with thanks, for now we know his greediness has crumbled. I got the birch set. So why did you take the hive exactly? Our clans were once strong and brave, but torn apart by strife. Now children seek their answers in this log that's filled with life. They know we once were given breath by carvers deft and wise. They think this hive is one of us, and there such madness lies. Well, it really belongs to the village beekeeper. This hive may not be one of us, but look how much they care. It would not be too much, I think, for man to learn to share. I know you seek a spirit's gift. His favor you do court. Leave this hive and we'll provide an offering of sorts. Do we take the offering, or do we try to return the hive to its owner? I mean, not that she can't make another. I'm actually awake early enough to show up for once. That angry cat, it's lovely to see you today. I am so sorry that you had to get up so early, but welcome in. It's lovely to see you. It's been a hot second. I know for West Coast time I stream super early. But yeah, we're playing some Reka. So, we have a beehive that has been carved with a face. I think originally they were carved as a way of respecting the loot key, but because the practice has fallen out of understanding and whatnot, the woman in question has made this beehive, but it is not very well carved. Oh, you're in mountain time, but I also tend to live a nocturnal life usually. Yeah. I mean, even still, I'm in Eastern time, my Eastern time zone compared to you, so it's going to be much earlier for you than it is for me. For me, it's, you know, early afternoon, and for you, it's still like late morning. So, if I understand about the nocturnal lifestyle, I do. But we have a choice to make. Do we want to take the offering and perhaps show the Leshy that we are much more in line with the spirits of this world? Or do we return the hive to its owner, who, quite honestly, could just make another one? And has done so before, and probably will do so again. Let him keep it. Their friendship is more important to us. I mean, it's true. I want to make the offering. You are a friend who's strong and true. We thank you for your aid. Here, take this gift, and now you know the loot key friends you've made. Now find the tree so strong and tall. It's split the earth in two. Bring honey and an OD treat that's soft for teeth to chew. The rock splitting tree. Please highlight that on the map, and rustic candle holder 2. Goodbye. I would give you a berry if I could, my dude. Alright. So we are here, and we want to go up here to give the offering. Okay. We've done most of this. We're working on our side quests primarily, but this is part of the main quest. So, yeah, here's the beehive in question. And they're just so happy to have it, so I'm just gonna leave them with it. Ooh, dilapidated house. Let's go check it out. Maybe I can steal some more building supplies. And by steal, it's not so much stealing. Nobody lives in this dilapidated house anymore because, look, it's been kind of flooded. Maybe don't build on the floodplain? Could be. Oh, another skull for my skull collection. A vial with plants 3. There's wood and hay in here. I mean, clearly somebody has been using this old barn. Although it's probably all moldery because it's on a floodplain. Idiots. Mushrooms, mushrooms, mushrooms. I don't actually need more mushrooms, but I'm taking them anyway. Alright, that's enough of that. Another of the hunters' little camps. A small red metal box. Nice. Ivory farmer's dress with beige bodice, which, again, I don't think I can actually make use of because they haven't implemented the wardrobe yet. Where did I see that honey? Did I see the honey? No. I saw a bread paddle, a logging knife, and some wood. Please let me collect all the wood. I would like the wood. Can I only could collect that one piece? Rude. Rude. Back in the village. We've got people to talk to here. I will save your friends, don't worry. We're getting to it. Let's see here. I haven't actually picked up more than a stack in a while. Cool, 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 cool. But I do, this is salt. He doesn't have any more flour, unfortunately. will take the salt, though. Alright, I'm out of coins. Okay, we need to... yes, I would like to save, thank you. Legola, welcome in! Snake? To change clothes, you need a mirror, which is found... Yeah, no, I have the mirror. I have not set up the mirror, because the mirror takes up a lot of space, and I don't have the space for it yet. We don't have our second floor yet, but, I have the mirror. Okay. No, not... this is, I believe, the beekeeper's house, and she's just kind of hanging out back here. On an invisible chair. Because it didn't load in properly. Goodbye. I have done as much help for her as I can. Alright. Next. Ooh. I'll take that garlic. Yes, siree. I will. All the garlic, please. Don't mind my birds. An unfamiliar face. We don't get too many of those around here. Welcome to our village. Please excuse me for not being more hospitable. I would normally invite you in for a little nourishment on your travels. Unfortunately, I have nothing I can offer you at this moment since most of our grain was spoilt before we could harvest it. Winter is fast approaching and we all fear what troubles it might bring. We'd be so grateful if you could find some time to help us. What are you requesting? Porridge with honey? No, that's a local patron. I do need to talk to Grandma. Smiling Hive. I mean, that's as done as I can do it. I need a savory meal. Okay. Will you take some garlic soup and some garlic bread? And maybe a porridge? That was too hearty and also too much. Well, you weren't specific in your ask, my dude. Okay. And then this is just, aha. Hey, how are you? Goodbye. I have talked to you, and that is everything I needed to talk to you about. Oh. Stealing your garlic. Now, where is Grandmama? Have you heard anything interesting? Someone has been destroying our scarecrows. They say black feathers have been found at the scene. Perhaps we should match them to your birds, eh? I caught my eye on you. Oh, sorry, Tanya. I don't know what you're talking about, though. The hunter's over there. Goodbye. Grandmama! I did what you asked. Babushka! We love the babushkas in this game. I did what you asked. That's wonderful. You have let Mara know that she has not been forgotten, that time has not worn away our memories and love for her. Winter can come and we need not fear it. Here, this is for your trouble. My old hands aren't quite as nimble as they once were, but I hope it still brings you pleasure. So we now have a Mara statue of our own. Thank you, Babushka. Oof, I'm hungry. You don't happen to have something you could give me? Yes, I do. Have some garlic soup and some garlic bread. Maybe some mushroom soup for your grandma. That really was more than I wanted. Well, too bad. I wanted all your stuff. Ah, yes. You. Porridge, 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 which she has one porridge, so we need 2 more porridge and a pancake for this one, I think. Yeah. Thank you so much. Snow can fall and winds can blow, but we will not go hungry. Here, this is for your hard work. Ooh, pretty branch. And a sack. And more money. And pumpkins. And more money. Nice. Goodbye. Alright, so we have completed that quest. What else? So, helping oven, winter prep, an unlikely ally. I mean, we still have the smiling hive. And I have no way of telling her that I cannot solve it. We do need to go to the rock splitting tree for some porridge with honey, but we have that, so that's fine. The hunter's folly is done. Local patron's done. So we're pretty good here. Okay. Is that... It's just a mushroom growing out of there. Weird. I am stealing all the garlic because I can. Where are your high stands? Want to admire my craftsmanship, do you? I can tell you where they are. There, I have marked them all on your map. Okay, bye! Well, I've already done those, so... Oh hey! Those scarecrows are back. Whoops! Don't know what happened there. It's weird. It just fell apart when I walked by. I don't really know what to tell you. Hey, let me help you with your harvesting. Well, I helped. And then I stole them all. I am a bad, bad person. Pretty sure that we've, like, taken all of his blinds down, because I'm not seeing them here. Yeah. We already dealt with him. Okay, the splitting rock is over this way. Jam may not be that popular, but we're gonna make a ton of it. Yes, yes we are. I look forward to the gardening aspect of this game as soon as I can get to it. Alright, that's enough. Have we been in this building? I think so, maybe? No, maybe not. No, we definitely haven't. There is a bush. Where are my birds? Can they not come in here? They having issues. Hello, birds. Okay. Let me call them back. There we go. Let us bring them inside. There we go. handles, a cleaver, and a plate, and a pillow, and a vial with plants, a different vial with plants. All right. Would have been nice if we could have cleared this place out. Cool, cool, cool. All right, all right. Books. Books with a snake cover. And wood. Fantastic. Okay. Oop, that's the edge. Where do I want to go? This way. I want to go this way. Insect display, which, yes, we'll be able to catch insects at some point as well. It is not fully functional yet in the game, which is sad, but it is what it is. Alright, this is where he wanted us to go. Painting of Green Hills. We have done this quest. So we can unclick that. Actually, I think we need to go back to the loot key, which are over here. Doo-doo-doo. Have we been in this one? I think that's the one yeah, we've been in this one. That's open. Ooh. That's open. That's open. Ah, yes, that's the Mara statue. We've done this one. Does anybody need a berry? Yes, you need a berry. You guys need a berry? Anybody? Anybody need a berry? Nope. Can it be a witch I see? Okay. Goodbye. I gave the thing. Oh, well, it says it's solved, so. Can't actually do anything with this. Okay, there's nothing new here. Well, we've finished that, I guess. Can just go straight home, I guess. Hello, hut. Yes, I have returned. Okay. All right. We need to go to Leshy's place. We are on the edge of Leshy's place here. I should absolutely do this. I might actually also build some stairs. To make getting in here much easier. Look at that. So much easier. Alright, time to go to Leshy's place. Hello. Finally you have come. You are welcome here. Many are not. See for yourself what has become of these woods. My children have been cut down, crushed. See the scars that have been left on this earth. I shall be waiting deeper in the mist if you wish to pledge yourself to righting this wrong, young human. Oh, look at all the logging. Terrible, terrible. Hey, what's wrong with you? Is that a voice? Where are you? Tree, logs, cart, always the same. Tree, logs, cart. Yeah, the mist just pushed us out until we finally... Do you see now what the humans have done? How much they have destroyed? You have proven your loyalty to the forest. Now let's see whether you can truly act upon it. No more harm must befall these lands, or they may not recover. For every death must bring new life. That is the cycle. Such are the laws of nature. Restoring this balance is your trial, young human, and you will not leave until it's completed. I have faith that you will make better choices than those who came before you. Why is this tree special? This tree is an ancient larch. It has stood here for centuries. It has seen the passing of time. The rise and fall of these lands and all those who dwell within upon it. Every branch, every leaf contains the memories of the oldest wisdoms. Each crease in its bark is a memory of the earth that was, is, and will be. It cannot be replaced. It is the beating heart of this forest. Once it was revered by forest dwellers and humans alike. But they have lost their connection to nature. They believe themselves to be above it. Masters of it. Ha! The arrogant fools. All they care about is harvesting it for wood, ignorant of the power and wisdom it holds. Okay, goodbye. You may continue. Do-do. seeds brimming with new life, combined with the power and wisdom of the ancients. Now do what must be done to restore the balance. Enchanted large cone. Blessed by the sap of an ancient tree, these cones rapidly grow trees when in contact with soil. And now, we may throw them. Can you feel that? The forest is healing. Life is returning. You did well. Return to me. Oh, but I'm not done throwing cones. Are you thinking I'm gonna do an unthorough job? Come on. He doesn't understand how dedicated I am to fixing what has been happening. Okay, I have gone all the way around the tree. Very well. Your trial's complete. You've proven to be capable. Believe me, this is a feat seldom reached by humans. Hi, BB! She's playing House Flipper 1, I think, right now. I know why you came, your real purpose. You cannot hide it from me. You seek my permission to harvest wood from the forests. It shall be granted, but you are to keep the balance. Quell your greed like those who came before you could not. On your journey, you may find similar trees to repeat this ritual. For each life of a tree you take, a new one must be planted. That is the price. Go to the circle and you may receive my blessing. We have a Leshy's blessing. This is a good thing. With this blessing, I have granted you the power and my permission to fell trees. It is channeled by your birds. Send them towards a tree and it is unleashed. Remember to use this power wisely. You will be held accountable for your actions. If you stray from the path of balance, I will... Oh no, it's her. You again. Again? It's been 20 years. 25 by my reckoning. Leshy, not long enough. Ah, same old Baba Yaga. I know you missed me. Like winter misses the sun. I see you've made yourself a nice little home here, stirring up the locals. Jealous, are you? I recall that was always your favorite game. It was never a game to me, which is why I'm better at it than you. I'd say you never change, but that's not exactly true, now is it, my old friend? I see you've certainly changed, Lessie. I miss the old look, but a pretty stag you make. Good for luring unsuspecting girls into trouble, no doubt. I don't remember you taking issue with that in the past, but don't worry, this girl of yours knows a thing or two. I'm teaching her well. All your secrets, eh? Hush now, before I get a taste for venison stew. Very well. Let us hope for her sake she is worthy of us both. As for you, it seems like you handled yourself well enough. There's nothing nature spirits like better than a bit of drama. But Leshy's bark is much worse than his bite. Although his stench outranks both of these things. Phew! I don't know why he can't have a bath once in a while. I need to leave before my nose drops off my face in protest. I shall see you soon, I'm sure. Oh, but before you leave, you should talk to Leshy about what shall become of these lumberjacks. You may not care, but there are those in town who will. Even fools have loved ones. Yes, I would love to save. Thank you for the autosave.
What is it now?
What else can you tell me about this tree?
It is special, very special. A tree so old and noble it had created a place of great power around it.
I taught her everything she knows, but I never said I'd teach her everything that I know. Yeah, basically that.
Across the ages, witches have bathed objects in the sap from trees like this to enchant them. Some even bathe themselves in it, but I would not recommend that. It has unwanted side effects. It gunks up your crevices and stains the furniture.
All right, goodbye.
Get moving.
Actually. I don't think that did anything, but it was worth a shot. All right. Do you want to know about those lumberjacks who dared defile my most sacred realm? If you ask me, they are perfectly fine where they are. That way they will not do any more harm. At least not to the forest. Let them wither away, I say. But in the end, righting their wrongs was your doing. And so I'd say their fate is in your hands. Ah, I do love to allegate responsibilities. So, young human, what do you wish their fate to be? So, are we sure that they've learned their lesson and that we shall free them from the mists of enchantment? Or they must not do any more harm, keep them trapped. That's what's best for the forest. Do we feel that this has scared them straight, or do we feel that they will never learn? What do we think, chat? Let me know. I'm certain none of you are in an ad, so please give me your thoughts. I would love to hear from them. Are we kind-hearted and let these lumberjacks go back to town? Or do we side with the forest spirits and do not care about humans? I mean, we're one step in each. I remember that in our original playthrough before the update, we decided to let them go home. But do we want to see what the other side has to offer us? They did screw up and should suffer the consequences. Also, we like spirits more than humans. We do. We could have gotten that boy off of his being harassed by crows, but instead we just let him suffer. Humans do have flour, to be fair, but I think we can manage without that. Well, these are lumberjacks, not those who grind wheat into flour. So, the flour production does not matter to us. Or at least it would not be affected by these guys staying here and rotting to death. It does mean that that very nervous, very scared lumberjack in town will no longer have his brothers. He did ask us to bring them back. Well, there you go then. They can stay here. All right, I guess we are a witch. And siding with the spirits. You continue to surprise me. Are you sure you're not part nature spirit? Very well. They will remain trapped in the mist. I doubt anyone will miss them. This is for you, young human. It represents your allegiance to nature. Wear it, and know that the natural world will forever owe you a debt of gratitude. Not easy to obtain, I assure you. The Tapestry of Leshy. And Leshy's recognition. Anything else you have to say? Hello? Apparently not. Yeah, I can no longer talk to this man's. I will see you back at the house. She finally left? No, not part nature spirit yet. Yet being the key word. Mr. Scrake, welcome in! How are you today? We just condemned 3 men to rotting away in the wastes of this, of their logging area. Unlike last time where we helped them. You're chillin'. Are you a villain today? Or just, enjoying the weather in your neck of the world? They did cut down a lot of trees. I mean, yes, but that is their job. They just did it stupidly. And that is Leshy gone. Alright, are there any more? Yes. Hi, Leshy. You're back, I see. Are there any more? Doesn't seem like it. We'll just plop those in. Pull them back out. Ah, that's why we could no longer do it. We ran out. Well. Hello? I should have one more. There we go. Yes. So these men, they're staying here. Forever. Alright, can I talk to you now? No, you literally have nothing more to say. Alright. Where, oh where do we want to go? This one. I don't think I've knocked this one down. Where is it? South. Somewhere over vaguely this way. Okay, it's that one. I don't know why it's not highlighted properly, but it isn't. Excellent. Because I want your wood. Oh, I got carpet and a painting. Somehow my toggle got... Here we go. Don't know how my toggle got so messed up. Anything else? There we go. It is working again, yay! I enjoy the toggle because then at the very least I can turn it on, I can turn it off, and I don't have to click quite so much or hold down a button or anything. Just saves my hand some pain and suffering. Alrighty then. And there is another cage where we can save a bunny. Nope, nope, nope. Bunny, where are you? Where are you, bunny? Bunny. The dumb thing just jumped in and... I didn't click the button fast enough to catch it. Well, it's gone. It is lost to us. You look like you've gone through something. I have. Goodbye. Now, where was that nervous man? Oop. Strange dress you have there, but I rather like it. Thanks. I don't know why, but I have the feeling that my husband will never return to me. I didn't realize there were gay people here. Apparently there are. Nope. Goodbye. Just some wood lying around from the fences. Not seen your face before. Welcome to our little village, traveler. No, you've seen me. I've been around. Ah. Hey, how are you? Goodbye. We can't actually tell him that his friends are never coming back. How sad. Okay. I think that's everything. So all of the Smiling Hive I can't actually complete because the loot key have been found worshipping, and like I can't talk to her anymore. So but the main quests are pretty done. We could definitely leave if we wanted to. I will take that offer, thank you. Alright. Just gonna buy out all your salt. And a few more of these. I'm gonna take as much of your wood as I can. There we go. That is really all I need. The deco stuff, not that big a deal. Hi, donkeys! I know, guys, I know. See if I can sell some mushrooms too. Since there's a crap ton around here. I'm glad that you're enjoying your Friday evening. It is a lovely chill Friday for me as well, because we're playing the chill game. As you can see. Eventually we'll get to the gardening, but I think we're almost to the point where we can do that. take that. Alrighty then. So wood, mushrooms. That's it. That's basically all I can get. Because again, the deco items, I'm not worried about. You got anything new to talk about? Oh, hey, it's you again. Nope. Goodbye. Okay. Just making sure I have plenty of mushrooms of my own, because again, we have yet to get to the actual gardening section of the update, which is what I'm working towards. I didn't realize I'd have to get through 2 maps worth of quests to get to it, but we do need to start felling trees just a little bit. I've definitely gotten that camp. Where do I want to go felling trees? Not in town, obviously. Maybe over there? I have an ad in about a minute for those that need to care about those things. Just FYI. And if you're on YouTube, I see you, YouTube. No ads over there, because... well, why would there be? Yes. Alright, I think... I mean, I've definitely been over here before. Ooh, wheat. Or grain, I should say. I don't have any method of turning it into flour, which would be really handy. I don't know if that came with the gardening update or not, because I'm going into it blind. I just know that it exists and that you can garden things, and I haven't picked up the ability to do that as of yet. Have we been in this building? Yes, this is where we got the mirror. But for whatever reason, we did not collect all the wood. Or maybe we haven't been in this one. I don't know. Yeah, we have. Okay. Is this all the wood we can collect? Everything else is decorative wood? Okay. Sweet. Excellent. Collect me up some grain so we can make porridge. Wild grain, no less. Which will make amazing porridge. Holy crap. Now then. How much wood do we have in our inventory? Let's find out. We have a bit of wood. Okay. And yes, we have a bit of food too, but that's kind of important. Let's go over here. Excellent. Can I not do stumps? I would love to do stumps. Apparently I'm not allowed to do stumps. Okay, what did that give us? Almost another stack. We'll do one more big tree and then we will call it a day. We we do not want to get greedy because we have a little bit of grace from the Leshy, but not that much grace. Time to go back. Hello. All right. So now we can get to building that second floor. I would like to do that, and I believe this one as well would be required. Cool, 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 cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So yes, this is the mirror, which we've not had the space for yet. We don't even have, like, walls up here yet. Ooh, but look at that rug. And the table and a bench. And there's the chairs for said table. Got all kinds of things in here. There's our tapestry. Some more deco elements. Books and papers. Our friends. Lighting, obviously. This is what I was looking for. This will be on the upper floor eventually. All right, let's get some walls up, shall we? Meow, indeed, kitty. All right, so this is the upstairs, second floor. I kind of want to do a third floor as well. So this needs, so we had a 3-high wall here. We don't necessarily need to do 3-high on the floor above, so maybe we'll do a 2-high wall and go from there. We also will not make the third floor quite as wide, because I would like the third floor to be the gardening area. we don't necessarily need as much floor space there. Or maybe we do, I don't know yet. Yeah. All right. Okay, so after that, let's do short roof. Well, kind of. Let's put in some flooring for where I want flooring above. Lighting is gonna get a little tricky. Okay. So this might look a little funky on the outside, but we'll get the view eventually. Okay. Oops, don't fall down the stairs. Or I could decide that I want... Yep, I've already decided against what I'm currently doing. Which is fine. Do not be alarmed. I am fussy this way. It's easily fixed. It just takes a moment to pick it all back up again. Let us do a sleep. Yes, please save. Thank you for the save. I would like to sleep until morning. All right, much better. Now that we have the lighting back, I can go back to what I was doing. All right, I need to build. I'm gonna do 3 high walls just here because I like the headspace room. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna do it any further than this area for reasons. Beautiful. And now we do the flooring. Much better. I like the head height. It's gonna be a tall witch hut. It's gonna be real tall. Just you watch. I have a vision, you guys. All right. So that. So that gives me a better sense of where that comes out. And then I've run out of wood already. Lovely. Maybe this was a little ambitious. It's fine. It's fine. But what I want to do is this. So maybe we will... Beautiful. Now I can see where I need to open up for the stairs. Oh, that's... Sorry about the dog. She's decided to let everyone know what is going on. Okay. that will go through the floor. I wish these would connect. They do. They do, they do. Okay, it's a little funky, but it will work.
Quiet. No. Stop.
Okay. So this is where we have to go. Alright, time to go get more wood. Oh dear. It is an ambitious project. What can I say? Alright, the floating tree is bothering me, so we're gonna fix the floating tree.
That's enough.
Now it'll be a floating stump. See, now it's just a floating stump. If I could fix that, I would. Pick up the wood, please. I don't know if there's going to be a warning if we take too much wood, but we did plant a whole bunch of trees. So hopefully the Leshy doesn't destroy us just because I want to build my house. Please, Leshy, be kind. I am but a humble witch building a house. That's all. A humble witch building a house. For me and your old friend? Rival? Somebody? And, like, there's all these, like, sticks lying around that I would love to, like, scavenge, but it's not how it works. Fine, I'll take more berries. He doesn't seem to be fussed about that. Of course, berries are meant to be eaten so that they can plant more berry bushes places, so I suppose he wouldn't be fussed about that. Even rotting berries can be useful in the gardening, so... Please don't be angry at me for taking the wood. My friend Leshy, you are very nice, and I think you are wonderful and handsome and justifiable in your rage against people. Okay, last one. And then I'm gonna stop my harvesting nonsense, and we will go back to building. You know what? I said last one, and then I saw this tree over here, and I was like, I could do one more. Okay, that's definitely the last one. This is it. No more. Hello, house. I'm back. You have to be a bit spry to get to the second floor. A bit less spry to get to the third. I could change that, but meh, it's fine. Alrighty. Nope. This one. Yes, 3 does allow us to do nicer windows, even though it's not technically necessary. There we go. Whoa. Not there. Cool, cool, cool. So this will be our gardening area eventually. I kind of wish we had fencing, to be honest. But we do not. So now we must make a roof over places where we have not sure how this roofing is going to work out necessarily. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There, that's more what I wanted. Not sure that this is layering well. Hmm. Maybe I don't want that. What if we're gonna try some things, guys. Here we go. Okay, let's see how that is down here. Better. Better. But how does it look on the outside? That is the question. It's gonna look a little lopsided, but that's okay. Whoops! Fell out of my house. Hi! Hi, chicken butt. It doesn't look too terrible. It is a very tall house. I don't mind having a flat roof, honestly. I have to get back inside my house, though. So I could move these stairs if I wanted to, but it's just that they will take up so much space. I may reconfigure them on this floor. I may reconfigure them on both floors. The stairs aren't that hard to move, but we should continue to make an effort here. So so that should be a flat roof sort of situation, and then we can wall it all in. I do like how the walls interact with the roofing. That's kind of nice that it will fill in the corners, but it unfortunately takes up as much wood as a full wall panel. But it is what it is. So now we have a second floor. So if I want to redesign the stairs, I should probably consider doing that now. Maybe I have the stairs come up here instead. I will need stairs that effectively will give me some amount of space. And then maybe kind of like that. That's fairly out of the way, and you can still put stuff underneath the stairs. I could put them even closer to the wall. Because remember, we have a missing piece of wall because the stock door interacts funky with the wall situation. We've attempted to fix it. It's really stupid. It's just really stupid. Just put it that way. Do I like it this way? Not really. Now, for this one, I might just do that because as much as it will go through the floor, it does not matter if it is going through the bottom of the witch hut. So this one, we can have a much more straightforward thing. And I don't want it to be right up against the wall because other reasons. But it will matter a bit more here. Unless, let's see how that works out. Ooh. Yeah, see, I don't like that at all. That's dicey. We're gonna fall right off our hut if we leave it like this. So we will back it up a step, I think. I suppose we could... Does that function a little better? Yeah, it doesn't go through the floor. It is a little bit of a... wider angle, though. You could do that for both sides. I don't want to put it in the back because this is narrower. This might just have to be like that as well, which is fine. It works. All right, so these can go away and I can fill in the ceiling here, which will change all the boards everywhere. It gives us more of a gardening space except for where this is. So, yay. That is slightly less terrible positioning, and we have still a pretty small footprint here. Oh, come on, you're asking for a lot for a door to interact perfectly with walls. That's a very rare corner case, and you know it. How often do you need to set a door at a wall? Look. If the door doesn't function because there is a wall there, it's a problem. Just saying. There, now I don't have something hanging in front of it, but like, the door should function regardless of the wall situation there, and it's just stupid that the door stops functioning because there is a wall there. Like, I can leave, but I cannot enter. It's a glitch that's... We ran into this glitch last time, too. It's a very stupid glitch. So, for the door to function, I cannot have this wall here. For whatever reason. It's really stupid. So, until they fix that glitch, it's just we have a gap in the wall, and it's not very aesthetically pleasing, but it is what it is. So yeah, now we have a second floor that we can now decorate. I may put this over here. Let's see if... Oh dear me. What are we going to do with you? How do I look? You are the fairest of them all. Hey, that's catchy. I want to change my outfit. My sentiments exactly. So I can change up my tattoos. I can change up my head. Ooh, I think I have... Do I have more clothes? I think I do have a bit more in the clothing department. Still the same amount of shoes, but like... let's take our coat off for a second. Look at that. I do have some options. I can go with pants. I still like this setup, but we do have some cute things. We could just do this. That's cute. I like the one that goes. This one's a bit more purple, which is way more my aesthetic. But I think I'm gonna go with the little capelet. This makes me happy. Now we can run around looking at our butt. I actually think that there are more clothes that I've picked up, but... Aha. I can put on Leshy's recognition as well. The stag horns, which is pretty cool. Fingernails? I don't have anything in the fingernails department. I also have dyed the tips of my fingers black tattoo wise, so. Yeah, I like my hair the way it is. Ooh, I can change the color. Let's tone down that brightness, please. Yes, excellent. Beautiful. That's much better. All right, we have the brightness down here. We have the warmth way up here. We actually do want them a little darker, but the color is more this way. Yeah, like that. Now our hair and our eyebrows kind of match. Much better. There we go. Yeah. Now we can leave. Yes, please save. So we have customized our character just a wee little bit. Now we look cool. Much more cool than we did before. Okay. Back to building. What else do we want to do? Do I want a bench up here? No. I want the bench downstairs. I may be moving some of the things downstairs upstairs, actually. You can have, whoops, a rug. Let us make sure that her feet are always warm. We are nice to this old lady because she took us in. Here is another table. That's a prep table. Let's actually put this table upstairs. It is a smaller table, so let's put it over here. Fantastic. We definitely need some chairs for it. Excuse me? We do not want that downstairs. No, no, no. That's good. These do not match. I have not found the matching one, so we'll put this upstairs for our own little area. For now, it can be over here. This is a firewood sort of situation. I'm actually taking this bed upstairs because the pretty one, when we get one of the prettier beds, it will become hers. Maybe we want to move this over here next to the bed as well for a little bedside table situation. Or we can put a lamp. Yeah. What else needs to be carted from downstairs? The cat. It is our kitty. We found kitty. It is our kitty. Exactly, kitty. There you go. You have a place to be. We do have rabbits to add to this situation. We might... excuse me? Move her chickens over here. So she can have company. Yes, that we can just store entirely. The goats are fine where they are, but now we do need this a little bit closer to where the chickens live so they can have their feed. Can no longer get to this ladder. Well, I can still get up here. That's fine. There's no crouch functionality. Ooh, we've got stuff. Okay. There we go. This would really do well down here now. If I can fit it in. It's so big. Maybe I won't. This I'm not gonna put up. This goes upstairs. Over by our bed. To say we are friends with a Leshy. Seems to want to go down as a rug, but it's not meant to be a rug. Ah, here we go. Apparently it just doesn't like the placement here because of the furniture. I would have to move them out. I can do that. Now let's see if I can stick it on the wall behind it. No, it really only wants to be put here? Weird. Or is it that I wasn't close enough? I don't know why. Okay, fine. It will go over here, since that's where you want to go. Are you really putting that atrocious tapestry on the wall? Of course Leshy would give you a gift with himself on it. Seeing the old stink bag again was bad enough, but now you want me to look at him every day? You don't have to come down upstairs. Jeez Louise. Fussy, isn't she? Alright, we'll put things back then. The way I liked it before. Alrighty then. Well, you don't have to come upstairs, so... This can go with the rest of the art near our mentor because she gets nice art for mentoring us. No. There we go. It just slides in there. This can go on the wall here. This is our bug collection, which can go upstairs. Not that it's functional right now, but it can go upstairs, so we can put that there for when it becomes functional. We get an extra pillow for the bed. Ah, yes. Pile of bones. I did pick up some bones. In case she wants to throw the bones. These are larger bones. They don't have to be out. A small brown bowl for offerings, maybe? Nope, that really just does not go there. We'll put it on the prep table then. Assuming we can get it to want to be here. Yes, yes, I see that you have something for me. This table does not want to pay attention. Okay, well, I can't put it there. I can put it over here, but kind of... I don't know why it wants to be half off the shelf like that. It's really kind of annoying. Rose incense. Can we get rose incense to play nice? We can. There, now the skulls have something to do. Ooh, that's gigantic. It's massive. Maybe I will... Actually... Decorative red box. It will not store anything, but it is cute. Maybe we put it on the floor. Maybe we put it over here by Kitty. There we go. We've got flowers. We've got a bunch of those. We also have a couple of apples. Basket with mushrooms. That will go very nicely over here. We have another one of these. We have more of these guys. We have the Mara statue. That can go upstairs. No comment on that one. We have another knife, a knife. I don't really need this out. What is this, a fishing spear? Can I put it on the wall? No, it seems to only want to lay down. This is an axe. This is a saw. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a logging hook. I don't need either of these. Washboard. I wish it was wall decor, but it is not. A vase with wheat. My god, that's a gigantic vial. But this is the prep table, so here we go. Books. Excellent, excellent. Let us just have like a stack of books over here. Actually, maybe we will pick this one up and put this stack of books over here. spines out. No, too big. And then this no longer fits there. We could take it upstairs, I suppose. We could put it here. We got wabbits! Wabbits always have to have friends. There we go. We have rabbits. We also have a sparrow. There you go. You can be friends. Alright, we need some lighting in this place. Like, real bad. This thing is thick. We do need some bedside lighting. This should fit in there, but it does not, which is real annoying and finicky. I can, of course, get a skinny one to fit. Maybe this one will fit? Maybe? Fits on the rim. That's not what that's meant to do. I can get as many skinny ones as I want, though. I just had you work. Why for you not work? Annoying. Fine. That one can go there. That helps. And also, there we go. They kind of piggyback on each other now. Ta-da! Very nice, very nice. And it gives warmth and light to the room. Okay. Well, that was pretty productive. The rain will come in through this roof area, but oh well. I do have enough for, like, some windows. Oof. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stop stealing my wall, please. Jeez Louise. really a good place to put them. Better. Alright, we've got some windows. Now, if we wanted to, we could do, like, decorative support beams type stuff, but I only have 3 pieces of wood left, so maybe we won't do that. Lots of chickies, therefore eggs. Also, what can you do with rabbits and goats? I don't know. The cat will knock that bowl off. Yeah, probably, but it is what it is. I don't really have a place to put this bench down here. Unless I remove the logs. Which I'm not likely to do. It's a little too long to put out here. This bench is giant. I could put it upstairs, I suppose. I do have space for it over here. Maybe we'll just have this here for the time being. Oh no, I could put the bench up here. Yeah. Yeah, see? Meh. Since we don't really have guardrails, we'll just simply have a bench. Cool. Can't actually sit on the bench. Would be nice if I could, but it's just there to look pretty. Eventually we will have our gardening up here, but for now, we have humble. Humble. So, we've solved some of our space issues. We have a lot of open space upstairs, less so down here. Yes, I would love to save. Thank you. And now we have things kind of sorted out. Sort of, kind of. Alright, let us leave this map. I think we're finished here. Hut, hut! Go where I say. So this is what our house looks like currently. It's a box. Not gonna lie. But it's my box, and that's all that matters. I don't want to sit down, I want to leave. Am I actually stuck? Oh boy. Oh boy. Am I stuck because of the tallness of my house? Oh boy. Hut, hut, stand up. Hut, hut, sit down. Hut, hut, go where I say. Oh, I am stuck. Oh, this is fun times. Alright, well, that's not what I wanted to do, but apparently I can interact with that from all the way over there. I guess we could see what's in the chest. Black farmer's dress with beige bodice. So if I go upstairs and try to change into that, will that work? Let's find out, shall we? Oh dear me, what are we going to do with you? I would like to change my outfit. cute. That's what I look like now. What else can you tell me about this tree? I see. Well, goodbye. I have asked Leshy to keep the lumberjacks trapped in the mist. I did do the side quest. The only side quest that's not solved is the Smiling Hive, which I don't have to solve. I found them worshipping, so here we are.
What was she doing?
I don't know what is wrong. We are going to save. Hark my words of wisdom. 2 things I can tell you about this tree. First, it is made of wood, and second, it is a tree. Yes, indeed. Go where I say, Hut. Alright, I have saved. I would like to leave. I cannot leave. And I do not know why. I seem to be penned in. We were able to skirt Leshy's area, but now we can't even get to the wall. Not good, you guys. I don't know how to fix this. Thought maybe I could go through the mist with the lantern out, but no. Aha. But I can't get to it because it's outside the border. I can't actually leave the map without the hut. And I can't actually use the hut to leave the map because it's stuck. How stupid is this? Ah, a lantern and candles. Fantastic. Well, I wish I could take this tree apart. Actually, I don't know if I've attempted to take this tree apart. Maybe if I tried. Let's grab our faithful crows. Oh, it's the raspberries. Can I do anything but collect? Yeah, it's just gonna collect the berries. So no, you cannot actually do anything about this. Rude, lame. It's a rock. It's another rock. Oh, this must be the tree the elder Lut was talking about. Yeah, I already did this one. Is it updated now? I mean, the porridge is there. I don't really know what else to do about it. I finished the main quest. This should be done. I don't know. We've done this, haven't we? Yeah. This is just where you pick up the insect thing that will only work when we can finally actually get the insects. I've done this one because all the bags have been knocked down. This is the wall. I'm kind of skirting the map just to make sure I haven't missed anything out on the outskirts. I did miss this. I didn't miss the box, but I did apparently the wood respawned. There's a lot of marshy, like, rivery stuff here. Gotten that box. But not the honeycomb. Trav, could you look up to see if other people have gotten stuck on maps and what if they've ever figured out what caused it? Yep, I've been here. Oh, there's another one. Coal and wood stack, more candles. Looks like I've gotten all of that. Okay, I've gotten that. We have picked up a new friend. Alright, friend, come on. We're having adventures today. We're close enough to the village to get the village music, I guess. Yep, we've gotten all of your stuff. Got more wood. Here's the big river. Okay, so what's the problem? Is it that you can't move the hut? If so, that's certainly been reported before. Yeah, like, it's stuck in the same square. It won't walk outside of the little, like, area that it is stuck in. And I don't know if there's a established fix for that. Yeah. 'Tis rather inconvenient. Don't worry, I'm not leaving my rabbit friend behind. There's no good or easy solution. One solution that has worked for some is to demolish everything and make a new hut. Another one is rather more complicated. Okay. I mean, it's not that hard to demolish the hut and make a new one. It just means hours of work have been wasted, but that's fine. Like I can totally deal with that. I might not necessarily do it on stream, but we can definitely. Not a guarantee that it'll work though. Yeah, that's fine. I was pushing the limit of what would work anyway because of me trying, like, the generation of this particular map was a little funky. So, my bad entirely. Don't go anywhere. So yeah, here is the hut. There is the barrier, and we just cannot get out of this, like, square. The devs are working hard on fixing this, by the way, but since they've been doing so since last September, they clearly haven't gotten very far with it. Yeah, see? So, like, I'm stuck in this square right here. That's it. This is what I can do. Like, the barrier is literally right there. I should be able to just walk off the map so quick, and I can't even get out of the square that I'm standing in. So... fun time, let me tell you. All right. Well, since that is the case, can you please tear down the house? Want to start over, eh? It was just getting cozy. This will deconstruct your entire house. This cannot be undone. We recommend creating a backup of your save file beforehand. You will keep all your building blocks and resources. Yes, deconstruct everything, please. I did it. I have been saved. Here we go, a fresh start. But since couldn't carry all those resources, I put the excess in my chest. Maybe you should build that one first. What are you waiting for? Go to it. Okay, so we are going to do a little test. This is her chest. We're just gonna stick it randomly here. And we're also, whoops, gonna get that. And we're gonna see if we can't now get this thing to walk off where it's at, because there's nothing but the three of us. Yep. That seemed to have fixed the problem. Our house was too large or something. Let us travel onwards. This worked fine. We can go to any of these three places. Whoops. So I have to pick one. Swamps, or forest, essentially, is what we're looking at here. I'm gonna go for forest. Travel onward. Let's see if we can't pick a better place to sit. It might be best. Nope, not too large. The game's just buggy. It may be because terrain was malformed, which happens a lot, apparently. Yeah, the random generation of terrain, even when you are in a quest area that has to generate specific terrain, gets a little weird. Learning the ropes. You have completed learning the ropes. We get a blueprint for old chest, and we can sit down where we're at, or we can move about the map, of which we know that there's a town here. Do I have anything? No, I don't. Okay. No, stay on the map. I just want to get into a better position. Don't actually want to go towards the town. Okay. Apparently I must. I was just hoping for, like... Because you can't sit down amongst the trees. You can walk through them, but you can't sit down through them. If we get too close to the town, it'll be like, people are gonna freak out. Please don't go there. I was just looking for, like, a little bit of a more open area to set my chicken hut down in. So, we're gonna try for over here and hope this will be good enough. And that we won't get trapped in it. I mean, the only thing that I will be missing in my full save is the little bit that I wandered around at, like, trying to figure it out. So I'm not worried about the saving issue. If not, don't use it. So I don't know if this is a good map or a bad map. This is what I know about the map. There's a village over there and whatnot, but yeah, this is where we're going to be rebuilding our poor hut that we had to demolish because reasons. She's not even in her chair. I'm sure she's very upset about this, but yeah. This is where we're gonna end today's stream. So yeah, next week we will rebuild stronger, faster, hopefully better. Maybe get some actual dimension in this place. Maybe make every level a little bit shorter. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I may spend the weekend to build off stream. We'll see. But yeah, this has been Reka. We're gonna do a cheeky save. So that's save game 5. Save game 4 is before we left the Trial of the Forest Spirit, and save game 5 is learning the ropes. So hopefully this will go a little bit more easily for actually getting to the gardening part. I was hoping I would get to the gardening part today, but that did not work out. So it's been a thing. I forgot how much quest related requirements you have until you can, like, cut down trees for more building material and stuff like that. But yeah, this has been Reka. It's still it's still kind of early access-y and it's still a bit buggy, but it is a really good time. So if you're looking for a chill witchy game with some great vibes and some Slavic references, Reka is fantastic. I have enjoyed it immensely. We'll probably go back to it next Friday, but next week we're going to do some Frostpunk. We're going to get into the Frostpunk. So in any case, I am Mayrin Althea Tover. I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. And if that is not your time zone, feel free to give me a follow here or over on Blue Sky. The link is in the chat. So that you know when I go live. And maybe someday I will learn how to do social media over on Blue Sky as well. I also have a YouTube channel, as you can see in chat. It is where I put all the VODs, including today's VOD. So if you've missed anything, you can catch up with everything we've done in Reka so far on the playlist for Reka and every other game that I've streamed. I just finished up South of Midnight. I did a little bit more Road Warden stuff. You can easily find that on the YouTube channel, and it's how I give back to you guys. I make no money over there. It's just the raw VODs. So enjoy them for whatever you happen to need to do. Cooking, cleaning, just need something to listen to while you pass the time from point A to point B. The playlists are there for you. So I hope you enjoy them. Some people have said that they help them get to sleep because my voice is apparently soothing. I wouldn't know, I have to live with it, but if you find it soothing, I hope it helps you. Needless to say, at the end of every stream, I do raid my friends, so if you're live with me, you can copy pasta my raid message. It's bare bones basic. If you would like to spice it up with some love heart or raid emojis of your own, by all means, please do. But as it is Friday, I've got some options on who I go say hi to. I'm actually gonna go to Psycho Phoenix. She's playing House Flipper right now, the first one, not the second, which is a fun little game. I've not played, but I've seen it played, and people really enjoy it. So let's go enjoy PP's enjoyment of it. She's a sassy Scottish streamer, part of the Leprechaun Love Shack crew, and she's lovely. So I hope that you will go and say hi and give her all the love from me. But in any case, you guys, have a fantastic rest of your Friday if you happen to be watching this live with me, or whatever day it is if you happen to be on YouTube. And I hope that your weekend, whether it's tomorrow, up and coming, or, you know, still ages away, is a fantastic one as well. But I will see you guys on Monday for some Frostpunk, and until then, you guys, take care. We raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.